Greetings, family. Thank you for coming back to listen to us as we celebrate one thing that is happening in Mali or has happened in Mali. You know, in Africa we have a lot of mineral resources, but do we get the value? Do we get the value from these mineral resources? In Mali, they have gold, they have uranium, they have name it, all the minerals. Just like Burkina Faso, just like Niger, just like Congo. Something crazy happened in Mali just a few days ago, and the Malian government has seized 3 tons of gold in tax dispute from Barrick Gold. So, in a move aimed at consolidating its revenues and asserting its control over the mining sector, the Malian government has seized 3 tons of gold belonging to the Canadian mining company Barrick Gold. The move comes as a part of a legal dispute over the state share of mining revenues. We are talking about 3 tons, not 3 kilograms, tons, 3,000 kilograms, like truckloads of gold. The seizure was an estimated $180 million was taken from a mine near Kayes in the west of the country and transported to Bamako, the capital. The move follows a warning letter to Barrick from Mali's senior investigative judge Boubacar Moussa announcing the imminent seizure of 3 tons of gold. Official confirmation of receipt of the funds by the Malian Solidarity Bank government entities pending, according to an internal Barrick letter seen by the Associated Press. The dispute is not new. This dispute is not new. Last December, Mali issued an arrest warrant for Barrick CEO Mark Bristow on money laundering charges and ordered the seizure of the company's gold reserves. Barrick then offered to pay $370 million. Arrests of company executives also took place before their rapid release. You know, when you have your president as a puppet, these people don't pay taxes. Like, they owe $370 million to Mali, and Mali has taken back its gold, which is worth $180 million. So they still owe more. And in many African countries, they don't pay. They just carry everything and go. They throw some bonds to these stupid leaders, and all is enough. We don't get benefit. So I'm going to, read like Jackson Hicko just said it. Like, Mali seizes 3 metric tons of gold from criminal foreign mining company from Canada, And guys, not to forget that we had this report on November last year where Mali arrested the major staff, like the leaders of another company from Australia called Resolute Mining, which was not also paying taxes. And you remember that Australian company had to pay $160 million to settle tax dispute after the company's British boss and 2 other staff were unexpectedly detained for like 2 weeks. That is what has been happening in many African countries. But kudos to Mali, we are seeing that Assimi Goïta is not playing, and he has seized 3 tons of gold to pay himself or to pay them. But go to Ghana, they only get 10% of, like in this case, if it's 180 USD, they would have gotten like 18.
Hey, this is very, very shocking. 3 tons of gold
3 tons.
From just one, it's probably one just, gold mine, There's more that, Mali can offer. There's more that the AES can offer. There's more that Africa can offer. But how much more can Africa gain from all of this? How much more can the AES gain? And when you see people like Assimi Goïta taking these bold steps to show that they have been playing us for the longest time and they've had enough of our revenue, it's time for us to benefit. Wow. 3 tons. Do you know this is not a joke? Like, this is a whole lot of gold. And gold is not just the only mineral that these guys have. Now, if you were to do the mathematics of the rest of the other minerals that Mali and the rest of the AES has, you realize how rich these countries are. The region ECOWAS is crying, please come back. ECOWAS is crying, can we, give you 6 more months? Can we give you guys, can you consider this? Can you reconsider? Because of the wealth that is in our soils. And when you see Burkina Faso removing these guys, totally taking full control of his gold mines, wanting to mine the mines himself, wanting to process the gold, he knows what he's doing. He knows what is in their soils. And it just doesn't make sense really paying taxes and getting peanuts out of these deals. These guys are getting a lot of money, a lot of jobs from this.
Like
and what are we getting?
370 million USD.
What are we getting? Our people can only be, what do you call these ones? Just the other day in South Africa.
Or slaves.
No, the illegal miners, without equipment, without
Why
proper...
do they call our people illegal miners?
I don't know, because these are minerals. Why should it be illegal to exploit them? Just the other day in South Africa, a lot of people died illegal, or what they call illegal miners, in a mine that I don't even know how the mine was, it was very dangerous to mine in that mine, and these guys went in trying to find ways in which to make, livelihoods to survive. And in that process, a lot of them lost their lives, and there won't be any compensation because they are labeled as illegal miners. Their families will not be taken care of. Some will say they are foreigners from Zimbabwe or Mozambique, or so they should die, they don't deserve to die. And that is very sad to see that Africa has a long way to go in terms of exploiting and benefiting from our minerals when we have so much wealth.
You remember like when the year 2024 was ending, Ibrahim Traore had this address, press conference, and he was talking about how they had managed to just process some little bit of their gold which they had seized at the border. And from just a quarter of one container, they got 94 kilograms of gold. We were so excited. Now look at this.
Tons.
This is 3 tons. But, I like what these guys do, because for Ibrahim Traore, he knows that people are mining, and there are people who depend on that for their livelihood. They call them small miners. They are not saying, you are illegal miners and all that. No, what Ibrahim Traore did, he created several processing companies. Like you remember the one that was constructed by Burkinabe engineers. That, and there's another one in which he invited the local artisans, the small scale miners, to come and bring their gold for processing there, because he realized that one thing, you cannot take it away from them, it's their right. Another thing is they usually sell to terrorists because they have no other places to sell. But if they can bring it back to the government, to the government processing plant, they can process and make a lot of money from it, both the government and the people. That is the same thing South Africa should do. Rather than labeling them illegal miners and all that, and giving their other race to come and mine, they should let these people create circles or groups, and register them with the government. And the government will be sending safety guys to come and ensure that it's safe. They are
Also
doing
equipment.
Equipment.
Being
And all that.
equipped in Burkina.
But now, in Burkina they are doing that. But now it's South Africa.
Brothers and sisters, beautiful news coming in from Assimi Goïta, the colonel himself. We appreciate you.
And when you see it happening in Mali, it's happening in Niger and
Burkina. Let us know what you think about this in the comment section down below. If you would love to support us, we have Buy Me a Coffee link in the description box down below. Also on the screen, we also have super thanks, super chats. You can also support by liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. See you in the next one.
Bye bye.